So this is going to be an interesting video where I'm going to be talking over what you can see is just some of Kanye's insane tweets that were happening for about 2 days before he literally tweeted porn. And I actually don't know what it was. I don't know if it was Bianca or whatever her name is. I don't know exactly what it was, but I don't really want to know. I know it got him banned. I'm pretty sure that's the specific thing that got him banned from Twitter, because I went to go, find, actual screenshots of tweets for this video that I wanted to use, specifically, and he's no longer there. So that's for the best, of course, because this was getting out of hand. This is just some of the examples. He called P. Diddy his idol and said free Puff and made free Puff merch. First of all, Puff Daddy is not only accused of being involved in the Tupac murder, a weirdo, got arrested, found thousands of gallons of baby oil in his house, is the reason there is a legal document making it an official legal term, freak off. That's a legal term being used in a court case. Accused of raping and assaulting minors, multiple cases. One of them, I think, was as young as 6 years old. And, hundreds of women, has irrefutable evidence. At least we haven't seen it, but there is said to be irrefutable evidence of P. Diddy's behaviors and other famous people at these parties, at his little functions. So I'm going to get into why I think Kanye is saying this stuff, but I want to let y'all see. I can't say every word that y'all are probably looking at because, see, whenever I'm recording these, it kind of skims past the photos, and then I have to extend the photos. That way y'all can see them over my audio. So I can't really see them while I'm recording it, but I mean, I know basically what it is. He said he's a Nazi, said he supports Nazis. He said, and I quote, "Hitler is so fresh." So we have a Nazi rapper out nowadays. And obviously he was already beyond he made graduation point, but he made graduation. That was 20 years ago. Get over it. This man he's just an awful person, and I don't think he genuinely believes this stuff, but I also don't think this is him having a midlife crisis. I don't think this is him having one of his moments where he wasn't on his medicine. I think this is for attention. This is easily for attention. There's tweets on here about him fat shaming people. There's so many of him talking about Jews. There really is. I don't know what his gay obsession with Jewish people are. Actually, let me rephrase that. He talks about Jewish guys a lot. And I think, if you talk about men enough, that makes you gay. People that are, humongous Trump supporters, you're gay. You are really supporting another man that much. You ever think about that? Excuse me, but I'm not, no offense if you're gay, but, I think it is, but anyway, and that sounded awful. I didn't mean that in a mean way. Holy crap, I'm gonna get canceled. Anyway, yeah, I'm trying to look over my notes, see if there's anything I've missed before I get into the next stuff. He was literally tweeting, I thought at first that it was every 30 minutes. Or that's what I wrote down in my notes. It was literally at most every 5. At least every 30 seconds there was a new Kanye tweet of him saying some insane stuff. And there's one reason and one reason alone that he's saying it. It's because he can't get any other form of attention any other way. His snippets of this AI vocals that he's doing, of this AI garbage album that he's been teasing, it's called Bully. It sounds like it sucks. Every new song that him and Ty Dolla $ign have teased has sounded bad. Kanye has sounded awful. He's washed up. He has no creative direction. He has no creative ideas. He has nothing new creatively, and that is why this is happening. I haven't even spoke about what happened at the Grammys. He literally came with his wife, and his wife was wearing something, but something. It was completely see-through, and she was literally posing naked. I'm talking bare boobs, bare vagina. You could see every lick of her. Like, wow. Wow, wow, wow. And then they just left. It first came out that they were kicked out, which rightfully so. I mean, he's just walking around with like his naked wife. You know what I'm saying? Like, get them out of there. He just left. They showed up, did that, and left. You know what that tells me? Attention. He just wants attention. And he's doing it because he knows this will get people talking about him again, and they'll look at him just long enough for him to get away with dropping an album, and it be garbage, and he'll get sales off of it just because people are either hate listening, or he'll have his fans, who are somehow still fans, that they're dropping like flies every single day. How could you support this guy? Like I said, all of this is for attention. He's so lost musically and creatively. His last album sold poorly. It didn't do good. People ridiculed it. His fans were awfully silent because people were ridiculing it. It used AI. He dropped an unfinished product. Same with Vultures 1. That one only went number 1 because Carnival was somehow a hit song. I really don't know how. And that will probably be the last bit of success that we see from Kanye in terms of commercially. This is it. This is Kanye's career. I think this is the last straw. Will people still tune in to listen to it? Yeah. Will I still tune into it to listen to it, to review it for you guys? Sure. Will I like it? And even if I do, will I listen to it again? No. This is going beyond separating art from artist. It was kind of edging towards beyond that at the start. It's way beyond that now. You can't listen to his music and not feel this shadow. I said it. I think y'all might see the Tyga album review before this, but you might not. I say in that video how I feel like he has a shadow over him because of the whole Kylie Jenner situation. And anytime I see him, I think of the Breakfast Club interview where he says he's ahead of the curve looking at a young Kylie Jenner. That's so weird. Why is he allowed to walk around? Why has he not been arrested? What's going on? I'm not saying Kanye should be arrested. His love for Puff Daddy, though, if he actually feels that way, he probably got up to some stuff at that freak-off. And he should be arrested for posting porn on Twitter. You know what I'm saying? Like that's, oh man, like public indecency or something. Like, I don't know. Anyway, I love y'all, and I hope you're having a great day, and I hope Kanye's career is over with. I really hope it is, because at this point, this is too far. You can't support any of the things he's been saying. This guy's just straight up saying he's a Nazi because he's a baby. He's a baby. He's a baby and a coward. Instead of reflecting your frustrations and your anything onto the booth and actually finding something musically and a creative way to let it out and making something better than you've ever made before, you're going to Twitter to cry about it like a baby and say you're a Nazi for attention to hope it gets your album sales better. Yeah. Subscribe.